Hey, it's Gamer Marc YouTube channel. Hey, what's going on, people? Today I'm going to show you the Premier League player and the best way to get through this. So I'm just going to give you a quick few basic points to get this quickly done as possible. I've just started doing it. Obviously I've been a bit busy doing other things, but now I'm cracking on with it. So by the weekend I should be finishing this. So basically you should start off with a strong squad. You need to start off with a strong squad. So I've got Zaha alongside Wilson, who's plays for Bournemouth. He's played one game for me and scored one goal. Very quick. As long as you have pace, you're able to get beyond him. So it's the first time I obviously played with him, which was the other day, and he was absolutely lethal up front. His shooting is okay, but again, pace is king. If you have pace, you could do anything. So there's his pace, 87, shooting 78, passing 67, dribbling 77, which links into his pace, which helps him. Defending, we don't care. I left it as a base card just to get me by to score goals on rival. So Wilson for me is the best bet for AFC Bournemouth if you want to complete that task, because he is absolutely lethal. But you must put him alongside Zaha. Zaha must be alongside him so he can help with the assists. Pace 93, shooting 80, passing 76, which is not that great, but he's got the dribbling there as well. And we look at the bio, he's got lots of assists for forward. He's got 62. He's played a hatful of games for me anyway, 148. But his goal ratio is not that great. Skill moves is obviously top of the range. So he is a good player to link up. He's pacey and to help create space in behind, and that will help Wilson get the goal, and that's what helped in the last game as well. So definitely make sure you put a strong team out. Have a strong back four, strong goalkeeper. As you can see, strong back four with a strong goalkeeper, and then you can use your midfield. These are two decent midfielders. Doucoure, absolutely outstanding. I bought him for 74,500 coins. He's a must, an absolute animal. So I'd definitely recommend him if you haven't got him. Nice and solid, box-to-box type of player. And he's got 72 pace, shooting is 78, and passing is 76. Dribbling is 80, which is pretty good, and his defending and physicality 83 and 84. That is what you want. You want a box-to-box, strong centre midfielder who can help retrieve the ball and start the play again. So yeah, that's Doucoure. He's very similar to Ndidi. Ndidi and Doucoure stats are very, very similar. So there's Ndidi, who plays for Leicester, and obviously we've got Doucoure for Wolves as well. And then we've got Aston Villa, McGinn. He's okay, 84 foot champs card. He's okay. I'm putting him on the right side. He is left-footed. He has scored one goal for me, which is really, really good. So again, his pace is not the best, but his dribbling is good. His passing is good. His physicality is good. Doesn't feel so quick when you're playing with him. Feels quite sluggish, quite slow, but he's the type of player who will get on the end of things. So that is him. And obviously you've got to have a strong bench. You want to make sure you pick up the rival points as well. Let's look at Danny Ings. Danny Ings actually is really, really good. He is a good player. I had played with him on the computer with him anyway, and he's a good player. His pace is not that great. His shooting is not that great. His passing is 64. His dribbling is 76. Defending is 32, which doesn't matter. And his physicality is 66. He's actually a good little player. His movement is really, really good. He finds and gets into spaces, which is absolutely. He's able to move really, really well. If you get what I mean, he's running off the ball. It's not that great, but he's able to create that space to get that chance as well. And then we've got Rivaldo on the bench as well, an icon player. So that is, for me, that is the type of team you need to put out if you want to make things solid, and you want to make yourself pick up the rival points as well. So this is the Premier League team. So this is the flip side of it. So you could start off with a whole 11, but for me, it's not strong enough. I want to make sure that it is strong enough to actually compete. So I could put Oliver Giroud up front. Calvert-Lewin is pretty good as well for Everton. Again, very similar to Wilson in terms of how, pace is 84, shooting is not that great, passing is 63, and the dribbling is 75, and defending is 38. Physicality is 79, which is not that bad. But he is probably the best bet for Everton. So stick him up front. He will help you bang in the goals. It's all about the forwards chipping in with the goals. And if you've got midfielders who are pacey, make sure they can get beyond as well. Skill moves is free. So it's obviously not the best, but it is what it is. Then we've got Wilson, that we mentioned before. Zaha, obviously for Crystal Palace, will bang in the goals. Ndidi, oh, I love Ndidi. Ndidi and Doucoure, in that heartbeat, are the guys to get you the goals. So he is a really outstanding player. So he should definitely be in there. And you don't want to use Conte, because obviously he's a lone player, and you want to make sure you finish that storyline. I have finished it, so I could use him, but I'm going to hang on to him just for a little bit longer. So you want to make sure that you're trying to use a strong team and at least have a decent forward up front, and you want to also be able to make sure that you've got a good backup on the bench as well. So I've got Danny Ings at the moment, and this is what I've got in my team. Wesley is a good player for Aston Villa. Obviously Vardy can obviously score the goals for Leicester. We make sure you can complete that task. But Wesley is a good player. He's quite quick, quite pacey, and that will help you achieve your task if you have him up front. He's really quick, 3 moves, that's his skill move. He's got pace 77, shooting is 76, pace is 68, dribbling 73, and physicality is 88. Because he's physical, it helps with his pace. It's a very strange thing to say that, but it does help with his pace and to break beyond. And obviously Gabriel Jesus, if you want to finish this, you need this guy. He was good on FIFA 19, and he's good again on obviously on here as well. 85 pace, shooting 80, passing 72, dribbling 86, physicality 71. That's what lets him down really. But obviously, like I said, pace is king. If you've got the pace, you can do anything you want. So that is him in a nutshell. And I haven't tried this player out, the Brighton player. I will give him a go. But Anthony Martial, 89, shooting 81, passing 72, dribbling 88, physicality 71. He is the one that you want to complete this task. Look at that, 3 games he's played, and he scored 4 goals for me. He's going to help me complete that task already. It's been done. His goal ratio is absolutely fantastic. It feels great for me. I put him up front. Here it says he's a left winger, so I probably will be sorting out his card. I'm going to try and hang on to him because he's absolutely. It's just, again, his movement. He's able to create space and get in behind, so he's definitely the one to do that. Pukki. Now this is the first card I've got, big major card, and obviously I've smashed it already. 84 pace, 84 shooting, very balanced individual. And a very balanced card as well. Will get you goals as well. His movement is second to none, and he's a good little player, and that's for Norwich. Snodgrass, I haven't played with him. Just have a look at him. So this is Snodgrass for West Ham, and there's Jota. It looks like he's got a bit of pace on him as well. He's got 83 pace. And Benteke, don't really need Benteke at the moment. Look at his pace, it's slow. So don't, obviously if you've got Benteke, get rid of him. He's not going to help you. His pace is too slow. Dribbling is poor, and not needed if you've got Zaha. You must make sure you get Zaha. So I can really get rid of Benteke because he is not needed to complete this complete this task. As you see there, we've got Ozil for Arsenal, absolutely an animal. He will definitely help you as a midfielder, obviously score and chip in a few goals as well. Let's look at let's look at him, Arsenal player. Let's see what he can do at the moment. So his pace is 85. Like I said, pace is king. As long as you've got pace, you can be able to get in there. His shooting's not great, passing not great, and his dribbling's not great either. Skill moves 2, shocking. He's a Brazilian, should be 5. Absolutely shocking. I haven't played with him yet, but like I say, he's got pace. As long as the player's got pace, doesn't matter about their shooting. As long as they get there in the right position, they should be lethal. All right, we're going to go into a game now. I'm going to show you what happened in this game. So I was using Wilson, I believe, in this game, and hopefully this will show you just what he's capable of. So obviously I played him in the first game, and now this is going to be my second game that I play with him. Now is the time to start playing this, because everyone else will be playing it as well. And look at this guy's setup. He's gone for an all-English team, Premier League team, which is nothing wrong with it, but it's weak at the back. Look at the back line. I could exploit that. The midfield is not that bad. The right side doesn't look that great. But let's see how we get on during the game. Alright, so we've gone into this game. Can't even pronounce. Let's call him Rockers. So we're playing against Rockers. So here we go. So Rockers have got the kick-off. We're going into the game.
This ought to be special.
So we're going to try and analyse the difference there. Zaha, good little initial interception, gives it away. So you must also play this in rivals. Very important that you play it in rivals. This is where you get, obviously, you can complete this task. You must score 2 goals, 2 separate games as well. It must be 2 separate games. So there's Zaha. There's McGinn, who needs to score a goal for me. Who plays for Aston Villa.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
So he's using Rashford. Rashford again is a good player. If you've got Rashford for Man United, he'll be awesome for you as well. His movement and pace is electric. But for me, Martial suits me. Martial's helped me complete that task already. But Jesus is playing for him, so he's really trying to. He really has a good front line in terms of completing this objective. But his back line for me is a bit slow, and I think we can exploit that with Zaha. So all their focus is going to be on Zaha because he's 85 rating, and that will allow your weaker forward to create more space, and that should give him the chance to shoot. Obviously he's shooting, he's not the best, as we're battling in the midfield here, and he comes close and kicks it over. So we haven't really started pretty well, but we're doing alright as it is. Yellow card for Doucoure there, under 11 minutes. Not a good start. Big kick up there. So Rocker's really trying to really settle down. He is dominating possession at the moment. I'm just trying to feel him out. So that's the difference, having a good defence. I've got an 88 at the back, 2 centre halves. Right back is an 86, and Schutz, I absolutely love him. He's only an 80 rated 82, but like I say, he's got the pace. His pace there recovers and does him well. So Ozil's got space. Can he pick someone out? No, cuts inside. Zaha can't sort his feet out. So like I was saying, Schutz, our left back, is only an 82 rated player, and he is absolutely awesome. So he's another one that I recommend you buy and keep, because he's got the pace. As long as he's got the pace, he can get there and he can recover. And there's Ndidi. Quick little 1-2, so I'm going to give it back to him here. That's the difference. Wilson's passing is not that great. He's got to pass quicker.
John McGinn. Zaha.
I want to give it to him.
Wilson.
Easily gobbled up there. Wilson really can't take on someone. I need Zaha to be obviously moving out wider, and Wilson to make that quick little 1-2, so he can run in behind. I've got Inform Walker, 86 rated. That's better. Now he's in. Now he's in. See that player following? He's hit the crossbar. See that player following Zaha because he thinks Zaha's rated 85. He's going to be doing the damage. But I need Wilson to be doing the damage, and he's just hit the crossbar. And that's Zaha pulling him away, pulling him out of position. So try, like I say, try and play your strongest centre backs you have. Try and focus mainly on your attack. Have one pacey forward. I have to score. I want the points as well. So Zaha scoring there. I want the points. So also you need to try and do 2 things: get the rival points, move up in the leagues, and also try and complete the target as well. That is the best balanced way, rather than doing what this opponent has done, has put the whole 11 Premier League players out. Don't do that, because you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. Try and nice progressive where you get your rivals and get your leagues up, and also by doing it nice and slow. Look, it's going to Zaha again. But Wilson cannot finish to save his life, can he? He's played 1 game, scored 1 goal for me at the moment, but he's hit the crossbar. He is the best bet for Bournemouth, though, to be fair. But come on, mate, sort it out. So there we go again. That's a good ball. So it should be a couple of goals up against this person. Big shout out to Ian Morris. Woo woo. Go on, go on, go on. Thinks I'm going to give it back to him. See him running away from me there. And that has allowed Wilson to travel and enabled me to have a shot. But the shot was absolutely poor. Wasn't good enough. Excellent tackling there. But Wilson's in now. Can I get that goal? Oh. I just want to demoralise the opponent there. So he's assisted there, Wilson, which is good. and that's Wilfried Zaha with 2 goals. I've completed that task already with Zaha. This is again, like I say, focusing on completing the task and having to do the rivals as well. Like I say, it's a balance, but it's the best balance rather than going gung-ho like the opposition has. He's losing 2-0, so that's the fact that I've got good strong players at the back, and he hasn't. If you haven't got that, you've got to make sure you've got decent centre halves playing, decent full backs playing, and a decent goalkeeper player. He's even put the goalkeeper in as well, which is really poor. I'm sure he must have a better goalkeeper than that. Lovely ball. This is Wilson's chance. Yep. Bang, bang. Excellent. Done. Task done. So Bournemouth is done. Hey, let's celebrate in front of that camera. So this is the player you need to get, yeah? Get Callum Wilson. He's got the pace, he'll get there. But his shooting, like I say, is a bit atrocious. Caught through the keeper's legs. But like I said, his shooting is poor. But that is what matters. 3-0 up in the first half. Absolutely dominating. What was that, Zaha? Come on, Zaha. Sort it out. Sort it out. So now we're going to see the difference between our defence and the goalkeeper. Great shots. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. So Schutz is a must just because of his pace. He's probably the best left. I've got an 84 rated Alonso for Chelsea. He can't get in because he's too slow. He comes in when Schutz is burnt out. But Schutz is, for me, much better. I prefer his pace. Like I say, pace is king. And that is in the real world as well. So if you look at Theo Walcott now, whoa, back in the day he was wicked because he had pace. Nowadays, no pace, not the same player. Because he's slowed down as he's aged. And it's the same as these guys. As long as you've got pace, you'll be alright. You've got Jesus, Rashford for them. Easy, gobbled up nicely by Nesta. 88 rated. So that's 3-0, nice and comfortable. We are coasting. Look at the stats. 8 shots to 7. And we're going to crack on. Make a few changes. I'm going to put Danny Ings in. So let's see what Danny Ings can do. As we've completed that task, we can put Danny Ings on now to start the Southampton task. At the moment I've scored 0 goals, so this is a good chance to see what Danny Ings can do. You're going to see what I mean about his movement in the second half. So you're going to see what I mean. There's Danny Ings now, going in. Oh, just missed him. His movement is good, but obviously he's got no pace. But he feels good as well when you do get on the ball. So you've got Doucoure stepping in, and Didi. There's Danny Ings, nice little flick. This is it, Danny Ings again. If he had that pace, he would have created that extra yard to get the shot off. But he does feel good. His movement is good. So he will be probably the player to get the Southampton task done, as he actually feels really good. His stats are quite, well, for me, I think they're low, but he's actually a good player. He's a good rated 76 player. Can't believe I'm saying that, but he's actually, to complete this task, he's alright. Just babbling on a bit, but I'm just trying to express what I mean about him. So again, make sure you have a fast pacing forward alongside the weaker player, just so they can take away the space and allow the weaker player to exploit it. I think this guy's sussing it out, what I'm trying to do anyway. So let's see if we can get Danny Ings on the score sheet by the end of this game. And it's a good assessment of Jesus. He's not using Jesus or Rashford at all well. He's got the strong Ndidi, Doucoure in the centre half, centre mid areas, breaking everything up. Oh, this is his moment, and he's tucked it away. Great finish. So that's Rashford there. A fantastic finish. Again, he's good. So Rashford, Anthony Martial is good for completing this task with Man United. Again, you need to score 2 goals, 1 goal in so 2 goals in one separate game. So if you score, for example, if you're Zaha, he's scored 2 goals now. Only 1 goal will count. So you need to score 2 goals in 2 separate games. Hopefully that makes sense. So Zaha has scored 2 goals. Oh, nice try.
back of the net, and still a lot of work ahead of them here. Well, he probably
So sub for them. They make a change. Dembele on. So now he's put Dembele on. Took off the Newcastle player, pacey Maxima.
Zaha has it. Given away.
It's 3-1 at the moment, but they are coming on strong. Jesus. This guy's a pressing start all the time. Come on, mate. Sort it out. I'm going to just exploit it. Need to get this done. Danny Ings. Good turn. Good strike. It does feel great. It does feel good on the ball.
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side.
Good stop there. Oh, what ref? Behave yourself. So yellow card for Doucoure and Ndidi. I think I will have to take one of them off. Haven't really got a player to swap with them, but we're gonna have to do something. Freshen it up there. Take Zaha off. Give him a rest. Put Jeka on and put Rivaldo back. Take off Ozil come off. I'm thinking about the left back there. Oh yeah, I made the changes already. Danny Ings. So here we go. Back to the game. By creating that change there, what I'm trying to do is focus on fresh legs, more movement up top. So by putting on Jeka on, fresher legs, different opponent to Zaha, but also another threat as well for the opposition to think about. And hopefully that again will give more space for Danny Ings to get slipped in by Jeka. Jeka will add a different dynamic and just to freshen it up as well. So if I would have broke there, I was looking to pass it square to Danny Ings. So that is the reason for the change, just to freshen it up. You have to freshen it up. Yes, it's a slightly different player where Jeka's probably obviously a little bit slower, but he's more of a height to hit. His pass is alright, as this is the Halloween Jeka rated 87. So it'll give me something different, something new. Oh, great effort there. So he's got Ndidi as well. So that's a big head there. Dembele running that good in. Excellent Leicester. Fantastic header back to the keeper. So Edison, 88 rated. Oh, Danny Ings, come on. Alright, here we go. So Jesus slipping it into Jesus, back to Jesus again. Rashford, is this it for them? Fantastic save, keeper. Oh, Ndidi giving it away. We are really applying pressure on now. I need to get this fourth goal. It's a must. Moving the ball away. Oh, he's turning it on. He's trying to turn it on. But the defence is good. Rivaldo needs to try and get more involved. Good interception, Ndidi. McGinn. Haven't seen a lot from you in this game. He has got me that Aston Villa goal. He has got me that goal in the previous games. So he's nice when he's in the box. Like I say, he's a bit slow. Like I mentioned before, he's a bit slow. And it's a free kick for them. Can we get Danny Ings a chance to get a goal? So they put Rashford in 24 yards out. Oh, he's gone over. Unlucky. So unlucky for Rashford.
Didn't quite get enough dip on it, did he? Over the wall, but just over the bar as well.
Look, 9 minutes left. Let's get this done. Good header, and Danny Ings can header as well. That was a fantastic header, really, from a 76 rated player. Now we need to slip it back to him. This is it. Ah, good stop, Kepa. Kepa came at the right time there. Go on, flick it. Ah, the flick wasn't that great. Come on, good interception there. Been quite disappointed in this game actually. Dropped off in the second half. Can we get the fourth for Rivaldo? Jeka. Absolutely love Dzeko. 87 rated Halloween card. Scream card, absolutely immense. Scored me. He's my top goal scorer, I believe. Oh, lovely. Danny Ings. Ah, Danny Ings. That was your moment, son. Tell you, he is the one to get this done. Feels great. He's the one who can do it. Just needs to. Just needs to sort it out. Oh, Dzeko, you're offside. I think you are, my friend. Oh, Danny Ings had that moment there. Like I say, Danny Ings has got good movement. Good movement. We'll get in the right spaces. Obviously, he needs to finish better than that. Oh, try to do a little 1-2. Get in there, Danny Ings now. Slip you in. Go on. Oh, God. Slipped too far. And it's gone to Rivaldo. So Rivaldo has tucked that in. Oh, so tried to see Danny Ings there. But just wasn't finding him. And there was Rivaldo. 87 rated. I think for me, he's a must. He's good. I think he's 50. Yeah, it's 15 swaps. So he's a good player. That is it. 4-1. Again, just want to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you've picked up a few things of what I mentioned. So to complete this task, play your strongest squad. Put 1 or 2 players that you need to play, so you can help them, assist them, and create that space for them. You obviously saw Wilson banging 2 goals, 1 goal to complete the task for me, and obviously you saw Danny Ings, see what he's all about. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.